Today I am going to review this French MRE. It should be kind of fun. And normally I don't do it on this side of the counter, but this other side is being taken up by 2 crock pots. And it's going to be good. So this one has got chowder in it, and that one there's got some kind of drink in it. So it's going to be good. So it's out of, I started off with so again, it's out of the package, and this is basically what it looks like. Looks like it got a little damaged in transit, but it's not too bad. I bought this from Amazon, and that's probably not that. That's probably moisture from the counter, because I had been cutting up vegetables on this counter, so it's probably a little wet. But it looks like it's made the transit just fine. Let's pop it open. Nice. And I'm assuming that is some kind of Julian date, so that's actually February 13th, 2027. Not bad. It's got a little bit more, 2 years life, shelf life? Shelf life. Yeah, that's good. This is a 24-hour ration. So it's got muesli for breakfast. And I've had so many of these, I actually have gotten to really like them. I like them better than oatmeal. American oatmeal, that is. A little bit of soup. Some biscuits, of course. 3 different types. There you go. Apricot. Drink. Ooh, these are delicious. Those are really good. Chocolate, dark chocolate. That's Roots for sure. This looks like jam. Plum, maybe? Yeah, plum. Definitely plum. Very good. So far, I'm impressed with everything I've gotten out of here. Oh, these are delicious too. The nougat. What else have we got here? Combat Crunch. Like a granola bar. Actual real paper that one can use on their butt and use for all other kind of things. Unlike the Smurf stuff that American soldiers get. Ooh, look at that. It's a pate. That's going to be delicious. And that's obviously a dessert. Kind of makes me think about a flan. But as big as this is, it's incredibly light. It almost feels like there's nothing in it. So I'm really looking forward to that. Of course, the stove to cook it on. An accessory pack full of drinks. Oh my goodness. Okay, here's one of the mains. Now, some of these you're really not supposed to eat. You can just eat them cold, but I heat them. I think I find them, they taste better. So I'm assuming that this might be the one that I don't heat. It's got some grains in it and some other stuff. Maybe I do. So look at that. That's pretty cool. I don't use a translator on any of these. I suppose I could, but I kind of like the idea of just being surprised. And see, de canard. I'm betting anything this is duck. Now, duck is an unusual one for me because I've had duck on quite a few occasions, and it's one of the few meats I don't really care for. But we'll try it here. All right. This is everything that was in that ration, and don't mind this, my phone is low on power, so I needed a cord. And that actually looks like quite a bit of food for 24 hours. So far, I am impressed with this ration. Some drinks, some tea, some coffee, a hot cocoa, which I am absolutely going to have to try. Looks pretty impressive. So what we're going to start off with is the muesli. So let me get the kettle going so we can get some hot water. Okay, so the kettle is going, and this is what it looks like. Some nice grains in there. Looks like some, not raisins. What are those things called? They're not raisins, but doesn't have much of a smell at all at this stage. I know there's cranberries in it, so I won't even offer it to Ruth. She does not like cranberries, so I'll eat this myself. Oh, I will eat this by myself. There you go, that's better. That looks good. The water looks like it's getting there. It looks like it's just meant to be on for about a minute. Yeah. Now you can eat it out of the package, but I'm going to put it in this bowl. And this is what it looks like. And don't worry if you're grossed up on my finger being in there. I'm the one eating it, so it's fine. There you go. Actually, it looks quite good. Guess I should measure it, but we'll just put some in there and see how it turns out. If I need more, I'll add more. But there you go. And even now, it doesn't seem to have any particular odor whatsoever. But we'll let it sit for about a minute or two after we get it nice and mixed up. All right. I didn't start it with okay and so. All right. Now we're going to try it. And like before, it hasn't got much of a smell. Taste-wise, though, completely different. I can definitely taste the cranberries and the fruit in it. It's not sweet, not sugary, but it still has quite a delightful, wonderful taste. So, yeah. This would be a nice morning break. It's not heavy. It's nice and light on the stomach. It is quite delightful. I really am enjoying this muesli. It's good. Really good. But I will not share this with Ruth because, yes, cranberries are definitely in there and I can definitely taste them, and she hates cranberries. So I will not bother her with this. Let's open up the biscuits and see how they are. Now, I have had these biscuits before and I have rated them before. And I rate them very, very high. They are quite delicious. So if you've seen me rate them before and you want to skip through this, please feel free, but they are really good. And the plum stuff is good too. It's almost tempting just to skip it, but I won't. I will not. Won't. Oh, boy. So here are our 3 different types of biscuits. These are the chocolate, these are the cereal, and these are the salted. And you get quite a bit in that little package. That's a lot of biscuits. That is really good. I'm gonna open up the chocolate and put this on the chocolate. Okay, and don't mind the background noise. This isn't in a studio, this isn't a home. There's other people here, so that's Harry Potter playing in the background. But let's see this. It smells really good. And the barking, of course, like I said, I'm not in a studio. That's my neighbor's dog. So let's try one of them. It's okay. Let's put a little bit of creamer on it. I mean, a little bit of creamer. Put a little bit of jelly on it. All right, here's the jelly. And if you're hearing the dog, no, it hasn't stopped barking. It'll do that for a while. Jelly's nice and sweet. Tastes rather good. Put some on here. Oh, it stopped barking. Well, miracles never cease. Here we go. That's pretty darn good. I'll share it with Ruth now. Now, with the crackers, I pushed these up because we've tried those so much in the past, and I'm sure there are other reviews where you can go and get an idea of what all that stuff tastes like. I want to focus instead on the main meals and on this wonderful cook stove. So I'm going to move away from them a little bit. This is probably what I'll also try, but for these guys, like I said, I've done reviews on them. Other people have done reviews on them. Nothing new whatsoever. These are going to be my focus. So what's come in this is pretty darn cool. Of course, these are the things you burn. And when I open them up, they're going to smell like fish, I'm sure of it. You get not just 1 matches, but 2. Nice. This is the stove itself. and it gives you instructions here on how to set it up, but I never set it up based on those instructions. I set it up a different way. So, and a trash can for all your trash, and water purification tablets. Very nice. It's typical of what you'll find in one of these things. Again, I've done quite a few of these, and this is usually what you find in there. But for some reason, I never fail to be impressed. I'm always impressed, in short. These aren't matches. They're toothpicks. Silly, 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 silly. Oh, well. We live, we learn, right? Now, some people say I should do this outdoors, but I'm in the kitchen, and I've got a hood here. So if it gets to be too much, I'll just turn the hood on and it'll just evacuate it that way. Now I could have used the matches they provided, but I like this better. Oh yeah, baby, light that up. Oh yeah, you can't see it, but it actually is going. Oh, let's try it again. It's definitely going now. Okay, and we're gonna start off with the duck. This is what it looks like in the container. Yeah, looks good. Let's put it on here. There we go. Wow, it's like bubbling up from the bottom. It's kind of like breathing. Rita, I am your lunch. It's still cooking on there, and it looks really good. I think the top part is potatoes, and that is some kind of ground duck below it in a sauce. So even though it's not off of it yet, I'm going to give it a try. Well, look, you can see a little orange in there. There's a little carrot in there. Let's give it a go. Now, I've said before, not a big fan of duck, but you know what? This is really good. Let's try a little more of that duck. Oops, no, don't shift it too much. It's going to fall off the stove, Rita. But look at it. Whoa. The potatoes are a little cold, and the duck is definitely hot. But let's give it a go. This tastes really good. Normally why I don't like duck is because duck is normally heavy and greasy, and I've had it prepared a few different ways, and I've found it to be pretty much, no matter how anybody's prepared it for me, heavy and greasy. This is not that way. This has a very light, mild taste for a duck. The potatoes, like I said, are a little cold, even though they've cooked with the other, but they're still fine. The duck is hot. It looks like it's got some carrots and some other stuff in there. It's savory without being overly salty, in my opinion, but then you got to take that with a grain of salt. As I am an American, we put salt in just about everything anyway. So my idea of less salt may not be your idea of less salt. So this is really good. I really am truly enjoying this. This is very good. But of course, again, I am a huge fan of mashed potatoes and any type of meat. Really good. Ooh, try it with a little bit of Tabasco sauce in it. I was thinking this actually reminds me of something. This kind of reminds me of shepherd's pie, but instead of beef with mixed vegetables, it's sort of like duck with the potatoes on top. It really is so very good. I almost don't want to share it with Ruth, but I will. Okay, so this is our second one, and I think in a lot of these meals, you eat one heated, you eat one cold. But we're going to heat this one too and see how it tastes. I gave the rest of the duck stuff to Ruthie, and I'll check with her later to see how she feels about it. But I really enjoyed it. All right, this is what this looks like. As for smells, I can't say that I'm impressed with the smell. It definitely has that shelf-stable stuff in it. Which, by the way, I did not notice in the duck, come to think of it. Oh well, let's get this guy heated. There we go, we're started. Okay, so in this video, like the others, I'm not going to try, but I'm going to try the drink in this one. It's a little different. I haven't tried these isotonic drinks in a long time. So it requires 500 milliliters of water, and we'll put it all into this container and give it a shot and see how it tastes. Wow, that filled up really big. All right, we'll put it in there. It's clear. I guess no artificial dyes. That's probably a good thing. Get it all in there. There we go. Get my baby whisk. All right, there it is, all nice and mixed up. It is absolutely 10 steps beyond disgusting. It tastes like Alka-Seltzer, like the stuff you take when you have an upset stomach with a bit of lemon. It is yuck. I'm getting rid of it. I'm not drinking. All right, that's still heating up, and we're going to try the soup next. See how that tastes. Okay, opening it up. That's what it looks like. I cannot describe the smell. Pour it in there and get a look at it. I couldn't figure out what it smelled like. It didn't smell like anything I'd ever tasted in a soup before, but apparently it is a leek and potato soup, which I've never ever had before, so should be interesting. Okay, and so this is the leek and potato soup. Hey, what'd you think of it? Did you like the duck?
Yeah.
You got a thumbs up from you? Good deal. I thought it tasted great too. This is the other stuff here I've got heating up, and I've got leek and potato soup here, so I'm gonna give this a go and see how it tastes. I can definitely taste the leeks. It is very strong in leeks. And if it's got potatoes in it, that flavor is very well hidden by the leek. What do I think of the taste of it though? It's not bad, it's pretty good. Yeah, I like it. It's good. I'm going to share it with Ruth and see what she thinks of it. Now, the problem with getting this far into one of these MREs is I am so full. I really don't want to eat this, but I'm going to at least try it. And look at it. It looks amazing. It's got corn, carrots. It doesn't look like it has any meat in there, but there's grains, and it looks like there's some kind of nut in there, like some kind of sunflower or something like that. That definitely has a sunflowery. It's not bad. Let's try a little bit of it here. Now, when I opened it up, I definitely could smell the chemicals that help preserve it, and they did not smell good. But heated, that goes away because the other flavors begin to come forward, and it actually tastes pretty good. It is definitely very savory, very salty. I can taste something behind it that I'm not able to identify. My taste buds aren't that good. I can see the grains and the nuts in it. If I were more hungry and not quite as full as I am, I would genuinely enjoy this. Well, this is definitely a 24-hour ration, and it had an awful lot of food in it, some of which I didn't get to because I do these reviews so much that I had done reviews on those components over and over again, and others have too done reviews on them, so I kind of skipped them and went to the main meal. I didn't even do the pate or the dessert that came with it because I am at this point really full. But still, even without having tried those components, of most of which I know are very good, if I were to rate this particular MRE on a scale of 1 to 10, Okay, so I forgot to film myself giving the final rating of a 1 being an Aldi's knockoff to a 10 being a Mama Leone's Kitchen. And this MRE is definitely a solid 9. You will enjoy it. Take it hiking, camping, or just try an MRE. You will enjoy this MRE. So if you stayed to the end, thank you so very much.